Now, check out this next conversation from the Pivot podcast. It's gone viral over some opinions about singer Ciara and her hubby, Russell Wilson. During the conversation, one of the hosts stated that Ciara would have never married the NFL player if he didn't have money. The host even went on to say that Russell is a square and questioned how the singer could go from dating a man like Future to marrying a man like Wilson. So, ladies, what do you think about this?
I'll take square for 500 hours.
Right.
I'll take square any day.
I think it's down to the eye of the beholder. Who are you calling square? Are you talking about a man who is trustworthy, loyal, humble, honest, maybe comfortable with the sexy woman being sexy as hell, having one of the finest women in the industry and parading her and putting her up on a pedestal? Is that square? Or is it more cool to actually be the dude who has several bitches on his side? You know, who's sitting there flossing all the ice and all of his bank on top of him and buying women Birkins and thinking that he's the man because he's doing just that. Like, is that cool? Because if that is, I'd rather the square. Because the guys that are the good guys, I feel like in this industry and also in just on the gram, they're not revered as good men in life. They're looked at as, the player is the one that looks like the cool guy. Russell looks like a real good dude. And you know how I can tell? Not because I know him, but because my girl is smiling every freaking time I see her. Looks happy. She looks like she's having great sex. She looks like she's actually feeling herself. That's a good man beside her.
I mean, I think, you know, when you're looking at it, we're all at a certain age that I think we also want the nice square guy. But I think what he's referring to is, you know, to go from Future to Russell is a completely different type. And normally we have types, but I think what it is sometimes you want your peace. You want a man who's going to support you and love you and let you be you, as opposed to a man who may not. And I'm not saying that about Future, but I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes we want the nice guy when we're tired of the bad boys.
You know, I think that this was something that was personal. As I was reading and doing a little more research, reportedly, maybe Russell had dated one of this guy's girlfriends. Look, we gotta stop allowing our past and making these type of comments. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of personal stuff happening in Hollywood. And I feel like, you know, the more and more that I get into this industry, you know, because a lot of people have been together now 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And so people are getting on shows and kind of like saying things. And I'm like, is it really based on that, or is it based on something personal that you're probably hurt by?
True, but can I be a little bit of a devil's advocate? But there are a lot of guys that have women that wouldn't have those women if they didn't have status and money. I'm not saying this particular case, but there is a lot of guys like that.
But he don't know Ciara, you know? So how can he make that unless he dated her? So my thing is, who are you trying to hurt? Are you trying to hurt Russell? Or are you trying to hurt Ciara? And why are we always pinpointing the woman? You know.
And when it comes to having a man or person with money, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's just a gold-digging perspective to have somebody with money. Having somebody with money means that they are able to keep a job or have some type of funding come in, are able to be responsible to take care of what they got. Like, you don't have to worry about them having theirs. Because I've been in relationships where I had to worry about them and myself. That's not fun. So I also think it's not a bad thing to like somebody with money, because that just means that they're taken care of.
And Ciara tried with Future. She tried. She tried to get all the baby mamas together. Remember when she tried to get all the baby mamas together? And she's like, we gonna be a family. We gonna be a blended family. That didn't work.
No.
She tried.
Leave her alone. She's happy.
And Russell prayed. And
both prayed.
She two-stepped her way on over to Russell's life. And now we got all these babies. We happy.
Ciara should bottle that.
And they gonna be in Denver together.
That prayer should be available at Costco in a large bulk size.
Let me just say,
she tried.
Also, a man who lets a woman be completely free in her sexuality and her power.
That's what I was saying.
Russell, we are down for you.
We adore you, Russell.
We're down for you.